Hi friends, and welcome back to AmandaMuse. All right, the new year is here, and I'm thinking a lot of us have set some goals, but I'm feeling like the top thing for me is how to be more efficient at home so that we can focus on other things. So today's video is sponsored by Walmart and Interac, and I'm bringing you some of my top tips to get organized right here at home. From meal planning to help with the dinner chaos, to organizing all the hats, scarves, gloves, because that can help remove some of the stress in the morning time. And then the last one, which is probably like closest to my heart, is the desktop organization. Tame that tech, all right? So let's do this. Okay, first stop, we're gonna hit up the meal planning. I have struggled with this for a very long time because it can seem very overwhelming, like you're gonna make meals for 7 days a week and half of the family doesn't even eat them. So here's my mission. I'm gonna sit down once a week with my phone or my computer and I'm gonna choose 3 to 4 recipes that I'd like to make in that week. I'm gonna set myself up with a realistic goal. I'm not gonna cook 7 days a week. That doesn't often happen for dinners. One night we might do takeout, or my husband might decide to cook a meal that night and he's a little bit more spontaneous. I'm gonna simplify the process by using a couple of tools, specifically something very visual. I'm a very visual person. I found a whiteboard that has the days of the week listed. I can put it on the fridge so everybody can see what's happening that week and then match that up with what meals I'm gonna make. I like to keep things simple with a dry erase board. Get a couple of markers, an eraser, that's all you need. And the nice thing too with this whiteboard being that it's on the fridge, if there's something happening that week, like a lesson or an activity, or maybe I have a work event, I know to make a meal that will make sense with the plans for that day. Do you know what I mean? So I'm super pumped about this and I just love it because it's so organized. It's like making lists and crossing stuff off. And I also like that it's a little eco-friendly because I'm not wasting paper by printing out recipes or printing out calendars. It's right there, dry erase board, you're good to go. Tame the tech. My desk, ask anybody that's ever in my house, Dean, Patra. Sometimes it can be a little overwhelming what's going on my desk. And it's weird because my brain tends to be very organized and structured, but then you see this desk and you're like, it's not working. So I needed to have a serious overhaul. I have been meaning to get myself a filing cabinet. Don't know, 2 years. I don't know why I haven't actually done it. So I finally did it. I got myself a little filing cabinet. It's discreet, it's black, silver, it fits right under my desk, you can hardly see it. But what's happened is there is no longer paper taking over my desk. You know, as a business owner, I have a lot of receipts and things that I have to keep track of. As a mom, I have a lot of documents. As someone who sent her kid overseas, there's a lot of paperwork that I need to hold on to. And having this little area to keep it all organized just means there's less questions when people ask me where things are. So that's a relief. Visually, my desktop is organized and I'm loving it. Now, of course, one of the things I'm doing while I'm sitting at my desk working is paying bills. And as you know, I have a team member, Patra. So what she's been doing is sending me a request for money using Interac e-transfer. It's a new feature where I get a notice on my phone or on my computer, and with a few quick clicks, I'm able to take care of it right away. No awkward reminders that I owe anybody money. It's fast and simple, and I'm loving this new feature. You guys know that obviously what I do here on YouTube and just the internet in general requires a lot of tech things, but safe to say that a lot of us are just, we're saturated with tech, with cords, with charging stations. I can hardly find the plug into the wall that has the cord. Like, I'm always losing these things, and I have found the solution. So I got a charging station, a dock. I'm able to charge 6 things at once. Now, one thing, I don't let things charge overnight. I'm always worried about just leaving things unattended, but in the day, I like knowing that my headset, my cameras, my battery charger, like everything's good and is all in one place. Hallelujah, like it's amazing. Have you guys started watching Upstairs Amy? So the main character, Amy, has decided to take on YouTube as a job, and if she's serious about it, she better get a handle on the cords quick. By the way, if you haven't caught the last episode, click the I to start watching. The hats, the gloves, the scarves. If you live in a warm tropical place, I don't want to talk to you about this because this is stressful. So I live in a tiny house, and as such, there isn't a lot of space for like a cloakroom thing. Cloakroom, mudroom, I don't even know what you want to call it, but basically we have a small entranceway where I cannot have baskets and buckets of hats and gloves everywhere. So what's been happening is we come home and my kids just like chuck their hats and gloves down the stairs, and it's this pile of chaos. Now, for like 2 years running, I've been using a bin and just sorting through this bin trying to find everybody's things. It's no longer working. I find it very stressful, especially now that I have 2 kids that I'm getting ready to go to school in the morning and then myself. So here's the solution. I found a simple 3-drawer bin, which works for Jack, Esme, and of course mom and dad's things, but it separates it. Everyone's got their hats, their gloves, their scarves. It's so easy to find. I've been using it now for a couple of weeks and everybody knows which drawer is theirs, but you could also label it. I found that the bin I went with, the labels don't stick very nicely to it, but that is an option if you have more family members or you have more drawers. And ultimately, it just makes that process super smooth in the morning, eliminates the chaos. I know where everybody's things are. And that's really the thing. In the mornings, it's not the kids getting so upset, it's more me trying to maintain my stress levels, and if mama's happy, everybody's happy. Am I right? And la pièce de résistance, things that keep everything moving for me, is a planner. I require a planner. I just need one planner, but I require things I can actually write stuff into. I'm kind of old school like that, and only pencil. Don't even get me started on pen. No way. Now, I know that planners are super trendy right now, and they can cost an arm and a leg, but I find just getting one that covers the basics of what you need. For me, I need to be able to see the entire month before me, but then also have the weekly planning bit where I can write tasks that need to be done each day for the week. So it's having that weekly glance and then the monthly glance. And I like that you don't need to spend all of your money on just a planner. You can get all of these other things to help you keep your desktop organized and just like tame the tech. But I find that these 3 things, the filing cabinet, the planner, and being able to charge all of my things, is a game changer for me. And there we have it. I am so pumped to put these into play for 2018. I feel like in 2017, I was just like 3 steps behind, couldn't quite get organized enough to accomplish all that I wanted to. So I'm really excited to implement these in the new year. And I'm curious, what are you guys working on for your New Year's goals? Let me know below. And I definitely want to give a big thanks to Walmart and Interact for teaming up with me these last few months. I have had so much fun working on the videos, and a bigger thanks to each and every one of you who have watched and left amazing comments on Upstairs Amy. My heart is full. And that's it, guys. I wish you all the best for the new year, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.